My narcissistic mother-in-law threw a baby shower for herself even though it was supposed to be my shower. Now I refuse to let her see my baby when she's born. My husband and I are expecting our first child and we moved to be closer to his family because they wanted to be involved with the baby as much as possible. I was fine with this until my mother-in-law started referring to the baby as her baby this entire time. She will say things like I can't wait for my baby to be born, and my baby is going to be so loved. It's even weirder when you consider who made the baby, me and her son. I've asked my husband to tell her to stop saying things like that, but he tells me to ignore her, which just doesn't help me at all. She says it all the time, so how am I supposed to ignore it? I don't want any drama with her, especially since stress is not good for the baby, but it seems like that's impossible to avoid with his mom pushing all my boundaries. Recently, my mother-in-law wanted to throw me a baby shower and invite her friends. Her friends, not mine. She said they made an agreement a long time ago that they would celebrate each other's kids' weddings and births, which would be cute and all, except for the fact we don't know them. My husband has taken my side on this and declined a baby shower. My mother-in-law told me that I owed it to her to let her throw the baby shower since I hurt her friends' feelings by not having a wedding reception. My husband and I eloped and declined a reception for her friends. These are complete strangers to us and we didn't want to celebrate an intimate moment with strangers. Though having a baby shower in general seemed like a good idea, so I tried to compromise with her. I asked if I could invite my friends, and she said no, that this was for her friends, and that if my friends wanted to throw me a shower they could. That was just odd to me because I was the one that was pregnant. Still, I reluctantly agreed and I regret it so much. My husband and I spent hours on our registry, and my mother-in-law asked for it so she could share with her friends. She asked me what design I wanted on my cake and cookies. I told her flowers because I am decorating the nursery in a garden theme. At the shower they provided me with a mother-to-be sash and my mother-in-law a granny-to-be sash to wear. I've never seen that before, but okay. It didn't take long to notice that the theme of the shower was circus animals. The cake had an elephant and balloons on it, and the cookies were animals. At first I thought that maybe the floral theme was just too difficult, so I rolled with it until it was time to open presents. Every present was some sort of circus animal. Onesies, blankets, toys, nothing on my registry had been given to me. I was a little confused and even went so far to check my registry to make sure I hadn't goofed up and changed everything. I thanked everyone for their gifts and tried to sound as gracious as possible, but I was so confused. My husband, who is a little less tactful than I am, showed up at the end of the shower and noticed the theme right away. He goes, "What's up with all the circus animals?" He looks at the presents and says, "This isn't what we asked for." Then he looked at his mom and asked, "Mom, what did you do?" She smiled and said, "I didn't like the theme you chose for my baby. I'm going to decorate my baby's nursery at my house with circus animals, so I created a registry for myself." My husband said, "You did what?" She says, "My baby is going to need a room at my house, so I threw a shower for myself." I lost my composure and told her that she would not see my baby and to stop calling the baby hers, and my husband told his mom that she's delusional if she thinks we're going to allow this. I was glad he was on my side about this, and the idea of a circus theme room was so stupid, I hated it. She didn't like that I said that and she started crying, claiming we are withholding her baby from her. I asked her why in the world she thinks the baby I'm growing in my stomach is hers, to which she said she practically created it because her son helped make the baby. Her response was gross and rubbed me the wrong way. I told my husband I didn't want my baby near her, and he agreed. Now, we're getting texts from his family after the shower, calling us selfish, ungrateful, and saying we ruined her joy of being a grandma. I told them all what my mother-in-law had said and done, but none of them agreed with what I did. I didn't need this stress in my life, and I knew that whoever insulted us wasn't going to see my baby at all.